So we're at Scott Roller's house. This is not his house, but this is an abandoned house that he found that he's staying at. As you can see, the living conditions are pretty poor. There's graffiti drawn all over the inside and outside of the house. It looks like voodoo or something. I don't exactly know what it is, but it's pretty scary. Apparently this is the party house, and it's for locals only. This is where he sleeps at. It's pretty upsetting. There's stuff everywhere. There's no water, electricity, heat, anything here. That's the kitchen over there. And Scott Roller is a hero. He's a Vietnam veteran. You'll see more of him. Wow, look at that. That's crazy. He's a Green Beret. Looks like someone died, but hopefully not. It's really scary. It looks like blood. It's not blood, it's paint, but it's pretty scary. And there's probably like a goblin that lives up there or something. But this isn't about the house. This is about Scott. Oh, okay. Don't shoot me. He said he uses these candles for light when it gets dark. He tries to keep everything as clean as he can. This is Scott. Say hello, Scott.
Hello, how you doing?
Come over here. There's a little bit more light right over here. Alright, tell us your story, Scott.
Well, I did 4 tours in Nam, 2.5 years prisoner of war in Cambodia, and throughout the years in Cambodia I was tortured many times by broken bones and bamboo shoots up underneath my toenails, and I just couldn't take it no more after 2.5 years, and so one day they brought me into the hut and was playing Russian roulette with me and spun the 38, and when he handed it to me I seen the next bullet was getting ready to fire, so they said Pong Chow, Pong Chow, and shot him in the head and took his AK-47 and started killing all the gooks in camp.
What's Pong Chow mean?
Means shoot the gun.
Okay.
And then in like about 10 minutes I killed like 32 gooks that was in the camp, and I kept on saying that something's wrong because I know there was 33. So I went back and I counted all the bodies, and there was 32, so one was missing. So I got on the radio trying to get help and got a helicopter in there, trying to get my men to the helicopter. Got shot through the leg above the knee. They pulled me in the copter, and I told the guys to get on the 50 cal and shoot up in the trees because that's where he's at. So they started to, and then next thing another shot rang out and shot the pilot in the head. So then from there I yanked him out of the seat and flew the helicopter out of there to a safe zone.
Well, how many hours of flight did you have training?
12 hours in Fort Bragg.
Okay. And what was your
Special Forces Green Beret, 191st out of Fort Bragg.
Okay.
Delta Force. So life wasn't nice, and glad to be out of there.
What made you join the military?
Well, I was adopted only child, and my parents died when I was real young, and I said I don't have no family, so I made the Army my family. And from there, I got over 15 years in the military service, and went from Vietnam and everything, and went to Grenada, and then from Grenada I went to Panama, and after that, then I just up and retired.
Okay.
I'm just plain tired.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get benefits, any kind of benefits that I can, and housing here in Tallahassee if I can get it. And if I can't, then I'm going to try to go back to Fort Lauderdale. That's where I just recently come from.
Okay. So how'd you end up homeless? How'd you end up here?
Well, the last 10 years I've been homeless because things just hasn't been working out, and just funds hasn't been there. I hadn't had no help, and jobs have just and the economy isn't that great, so
Okay, and you don't have any income, correct?
the only income I do is I hold a sign on a street corner
Mm-hmm.
asking people to help if they can.
Okay.
And that's my only source of income. At the present time, people help me by giving me something to eat and flipping me a few dollars to survive on.
Okay, and you don't have any benefits or anything like that?
Benefits at this present time. That's the reason why I'm
That's still pending, you're trying to work through that?
That's the reason why I'm at the stand down, to get any
Okay.
kind of help I can.
And could we see your medals?
As a homeless vet, I need all the help I can get in any kind of way. These are a few of my medals that I have for outstanding service for my country.
Now, could you explain each one?
This is a Bronze Star, Purple Heart, Distinguished Service Medal, Iron Cross with full cluster from Vietnam.
Let's see the full cluster. Okay, can you explain why you got each one?
Well, I got them for all the different services that I performed for my country. And Purple Heart was, of course, for getting wounded.
Mm-hmm.
Distinguished Service Medal, and the Iron Cross was for bravery beyond the call of duty and saving all my 12 men that I brought out of the prisoner of war camp.
And is that what they gave you the Bronze Star for as well? Okay.
So, like I said, any kind of help that anybody can give me would be greatly appreciated, because I need all the help I can get. That's the reason why I'm asking the VA to do whatever they can to give me housing and whatever else I can get. So, that's my story.
All right. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
Yeah. No one deserves this, especially not someone who served their country like Scott Roller did. What rank were you, Scott?
Master Sergeant.
Scott was a Master Sergeant, and I mean,
E8.
E8. It's terrible.
Now, guys, let's get out of here, man, because it's really depressing for me as well as you.
Alright, we're gonna head out. Thank you, Scott. Hopefully the world will hear your story.
Where's your little friend?